Good afternoon. I'm Ella Davis, and I'm joined here with Sophie Neal. This is the introductory round to the county tournament, and it's Warriors against GCA. We're excited to announce the game for you tonight, and it's supposed to be a good match. GCA 11 and 10 right now. Whiteland 16 and 6, or 6 and 16. Sorry. For our starting lineups tonight, we have number 3, Tallman, 7, Kresge, 12, Snell, 13, Sherwood, 17, another Kresge, and 19, Smith. For GCA, their libero being Reed, number 4. And our lineup for the Warriors tonight is going to be our libero, Waltz, number 6, Badel, 7, Sullivan, 14, Ali, 20, Dyer, 23, Otney, and 25, Von Dilligan. And I'm really excited to see the Warriors play tonight. We don't have number 24, Carly Roy. She's out with an injury right now, and she was definitely a crucial part for the Warriors. She's a great outside hitter. Let's see, she had 59 kills so far this year, 59 attacks. Sorry, 264 attacks and 59 kills. So she's definitely done well this season, definitely been aggressive with the ball. So that's definitely going to be something that we need to pick up on tonight with her missing. Sophie, how do you think tonight's going to go?
I don't really know. I hope we do great. It should be a good matchup. Got good players from both our team and GCA.
You have libero in for Ali and libero in for GCA. It looks like GCA gets first serve. And right now in the beginning of the match is definitely where you want to start off strong, because a bad start can lead to a bad middle, a bad finish. So we need to start off strong for the Warriors. It's definitely the middle of the match where we start to struggle more. So let's try and start it off well.
Starting off with a free ball over.
Going outside. Looks like Snell will get that kill. We have Faith Kresge back to serve. Looks like there's 2 of them on the floor tonight. Serve to Badel. And that would be a point for GCA. Badel normally wears the libero jersey, but she will be playing outside tonight to help out with the missing spot of Roy. So it's exciting to see how that will play out tonight. And we have Waltz in a libero jersey. I remember they tried her for one of the first matches this year, but I don't know if she's tried libero again since. She gets a good dig right there, but the Warriors can't get it back over.
Really close, really close.
Waltz overpasses, and Von Dilligan tries to get it up, but we have a line violation, or net violation. Already not a great start to the night. 0-4. Kresge back to serve again.
I think if we started off with the serve, we could have gotten a pretty decent lead, but...
Yeah, serving's definitely been good so far this year for the Warriors. Neal Waltz leads with serves, or aces right now, with 34. and she's had 182 serve attempts. Looks like we're going to take a break real quick early on in the match, so we'll be back to you after this quick break. All right, and we're back. We have Kresge back to serve again. 0-5, so not a great start for the Warriors. This is where you want to start to pick it up. Good pass by Sullivan. And we're set to Dyer on the outside, and she gets it in.
Good hit by Dyer.
You normally don't see Dyer in that outside position. You see her in the middle, which is where she does best, but that was a great kill by her. And now you have Brown into the game. She's a sophomore, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, she's a sophomore. So it's great to see her in the match.
Last year she wore the libero jersey, but this year she's not.
Yeah, Brown is definitely a great passer. We have Reed serving for GCA. Dyer takes a swing. Overpass right back to the Warriors, and she'll swing again. They still get it up, but the Warriors will take that point. Now we have Badel back to serve for the Warriors. Badel's had 19 aces so far this year. Her and Otney have done pretty well from the service line so far this year. And that's definitely somewhere where we can pick up some extra points, so hopefully she can use this to her advantage.
Really close block by Dyer and Otney. Great block by Dyer and Otney.
It was a great swing by Snell. She's a strong outside hitter, but that was a good block. And now we have Dyer back to serve. Sullivan with a big swing from the outside. It'll be set to her again. Another one.
Great swings coming from Sullivan.
Definitely, I agree. That one finds its way in the Warriors' court, and Dyer just can't get to it. Looks like she'll be stepping out for Waltz, who's coming in, our libero. Ball will go back to GCA for the serve. And it's Snell serving again. Another strong swing. And that one's going to go out for Faith Kresge. Otney back to serve, and this is really where I've seen her shine so far this year. I think she's done a great job. Other than this being her first year setting, I think she's done a great job from the service line.
Great swing.
Good pass by Waltz also, though.
Yes, I agree.
We have another swing by Sullivan. She's getting a lot of touches tonight.
The tip kind of threw the Warriors out for a loop on that one.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication on our side of the court, which you don't see much of for the Warriors, I feel like. And we do pretty good on out-of-system balls, but just couldn't find that one. Sherwood serving for GCA now. That's a short serve as Waltz tries to get the touch, but she's not going to get it. It's now 5-10, so this is really where the Warriors need to pick it up, or else you're not going to look at a great score for the rest of the match. We start to dig ourselves into a little bit of a hole the longer the match goes on, and I think we definitely need to stay out of it. Not so much pick up our intensity, but just make sure our errors aren't as high. I think our team works well together, but the errors just seem to get us sometimes. It's not specifically just not playing well. It's just, you know, maybe a missed pass or a hit out of bounds. It just depends.
They're small little errors that a little bit of communication can take away.
Right. Looks like our athletic director is telling our student section not to scream during serves, during the service. Well, while we're waiting, fun fact, assistant coach Cody Dratlow was a team manager at IU at the same time that our own Lucas Corley did play-by-play at IU. So that's kind of something interesting.
Really good pass by Waltz.
That's
really good
great
swing
hit by Von Dilligan. She's very strong in the outside position, also in the right side position. I love seeing her play on the court with her strong arm.
She's a very strong hitter.
We also don't have Corley here tonight with us, unfortunately. But, well, he's here. He's just doing the director. He's not going to be talking with us tonight. Ooh. Sullivan serves. Looks like the line judge calls it out, but will be overruled, and the Warriors will get that point. The Warriors looked a little bit surprised by that call, so I think the up top
that ball was out, though.
Called it right. Definitely no screaming anymore, but we have a lot of clapping during the GCA service. And he sets it to Badel on the outside position, and she gets a great kill. And this is great for Badel early on in the match to try and turn it around for us. It brings up the energy, the intensity, and it's a great kill, especially with her being an outside for tonight. Waltz back to serve. I was swung by Tallman, and she's a senior this year, and she's looked pretty strong, but I haven't seen much of her so far. Looks like GCA's setter just got her 1,000 assists, which is really exciting and a great thing for everyone. You always want to celebrate success, so congratulations to her. While Waltz just got face smacked for the Warriors. So Faith Kresge back to serve again.
A little bit of a miscommunication between.
Yeah, we had a little bit of Warriors running into each other. And she'll be back to serve again.
Little roll shot by Dyer.
This is definitely good for the Warriors, picking up the intensity and getting some points on the board. Just every point matters, and especially when you're down. Getting those points back on the board to get you back on track is great to have. So we're getting the ball back, and Brown is back to serve. Definitely a hustle play for GCA. Dyer hits again and finds the court again. Another great kill.
Brown is back up to serve again, once again.
I think Brown's looks strong on the varsity court this year. After only being a senior, you would think someone's going to be nervous, and that would be an ace for her. But you think, you know, younger players are going to be more nervous, timid, and just shyer to swing at the ball, but she definitely hasn't shown that this year, and she's done well at the service line also.
She's a very, yeah.
Sullivan with a pass, a little bit over. Hustle play, but the Warriors can't get it. We have Reed back to serve, and she's our libero for GCA tonight. Reed is also a sophomore, so good to see some young players on the court tonight. As Waltz kind of soars that one out of bounds. Reed's back to serve again. Badel takes a swing, and it's a little high. She's normally used to hitting from back row, so this might be a little bit different for her. Still a strong hitter. You can see she has the arm for it.
You don't find many people who can pass and hit at the same time.
Right.
Very versatile.
That one soars out of bounds for GCA, so the Warriors get a good side out, a much needed side out, and Badel will take it back to serve. GCA finds the court on that one. It's now 12-18, so we're getting closer to match point. We really need to pick it up here. Set point, sorry. Ava Kresge back to serve. That's a strong
really
serve, but a good up by
pass.
Badel. Strong hit by Sullivan. And Snell takes a great hit at that ball and finds it in the court.
Nice up by Brown.
Strong hit by Sullivan. They're going to free ball it over. Dyer takes a swing. The libero is going to pass it up for another free ball over by GCA. Ani sets to Dyer in the middle, and she finds the court. That's multiple kills that she's had tonight, and it's definitely been the turning point in the match. Dyer hits it a little bit too hard. Can't find it in the court. And now we have Snell back to serve. She's looked strong on the court tonight. Now it will find its way out of bounds. Way to call it by the Warriors. They've done pretty good at reading in and outs this year. A lot of service errors right now. Looks like everyone's hitting the ball a little bit too strong. So we're gonna need to cut back on that a little bit. Hitting the weight room too much, some would say. We have Sherwood for GCA serving now. She does keep it in the court. Looks a little short. Otney with the bump set to Vondel again, but she can't get it over. Looks like GCA thought they got a little bit of an overpass block there, but it looks like they were in the net. So the ball will come back to the Warriors, and we have Sullivan back to serve. Sullivan's a senior this year, and she's done really well. And she's also great in softball. She's a multi-sport athlete. A little bit of a miss set by Otney. So the serve will go back to GCA. And now we have Smith serving it. The Warriors can't get to the ball. And now it's set point for GCA.
The score being 15-24 right now. It's not looking too hot, but yeah.
And that would be it for GCA taking the first set. The Warriors not looking their best, but I honestly don't think they're making too many errors. The serves are definitely a problem to look at. And I think we've been taking some good shots at the ball. Most of them falling in the court. We just haven't had a lot of kills off of them. But definitely something we're going to need to pick up. But we'll come right back to you after this break on your Whiteland Beat Sports Network. All right, welcome back. This is set 2 in the first round of the county. We have Warriors starting off with the serve. And he sets to Von Dilligan on the right side. And it looks like the line judge saying out of antenna, but the up judge says it's in. And it looks like the point will go to the Warriors. So Waltz will take it back to serve again. I honestly think the Warriors have done pretty well at the net tonight, letting that be blocks or just taking an attack at the ball. Sophie, how do you think the Warriors are doing tonight?
I think they're doing really well. I think we've had some really good strong swings. As long as, so is GCA.
Yeah, GCA is definitely a good hustle team. So it's hard to keep up with them, and they can basically get anything back over the net. But I think we've done well for the most part.
GCA is up to serve. Going straight to Waltz.
A little bit, not a perfect set to Dyer, but she gets it over. And GCA finds the court. This is already not a great start for the Warriors. You definitely want to start off a little bit stronger than this. Looks like they're going to call a net violation. Seems to be on Dyer, I think. So GCA will take it back to serve. We have Faith Kresge starting. It's up by Waltz.
Good swing by Dyer.
Back row attack. Ani sets it to Von Dilligan again, and she'll take a little bit of a set.
Good block.
Got a free ball over, and it's deep in the corner, but the Warriors are able to get it. So Waltz tries to hit from back row. We don't get it over. It's 4-2. Still low scoring game right now, but Warriors definitely need to pick it up really quickly because we're already down by a set.
Nice up by Waltz.
Dyer with a roll shot. And it's up. Set by the libero. That'd be a point for the Warriors, a much needed point. It's only 3-4 now. We'll have Brown subbing in for Von Dilligan, and she'll take it back. Good serve by Brown.
Brown is a really consistent server.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Sullivan tries to get that pass, but just can't get it. Soars a little bit out of bounds. We have Sherwood coming into the game now, and we have libero Kate Reed back to serve for GCA. Overpass kill for the Warriors, so they'll get that point.
Bedell is up to serve now.
Good touch by Dyer. She'll try and push it over. Great swing by Snell there. Bit of a net fight. and the Warriors end up getting the point. Beadle with a strong serve, set to Snell, and that will go soaring out of bounds.
And it's one of the first out hits from Snell so far.
We have Beadle back up to serve again, 6-5. Now Warriors leading. Snell with another hit.
That doesn't just make it over the net.
Looks like the ball hit the Raptors up at the top, and it's going to fall quickly to the ground, and the Warriors can't get it up. The ball's going to go back to Ava Kresge to serve now. Lily Brown and Lily Beadle have a little bit of a collision. Can't really get the ball up. So Kresge will take it back to serve again.
A lot of good serves coming from her.
Both the Kresges, I think, have done really well tonight so far.
Middle tip coming from Sherwood.
Good pass by Beadle, and Otney will set it to Sullivan. And now we'll go in the net. This right here is sometimes where we see the Warriors start to break down right in the middle of the set, and it's something you can't do right now. You really have to keep up your intensity and work with the errors. Like hitting in the net, you just have to move on to the next play.
Barely over the net.
That's going to be a hard one to pass off of. Looks like Munn will take a timeout, try and get the Warriors back into the game, and we're going to take a quick break on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Welcome back. We have GCA back to serve.
Really hope the Warriors can pull through.
Score 7-10, now 7-11 for GCA. We have Ava Kresge back to serve again, and I think she's done really well from the service line tonight, which is something not great for the Warriors.
She serves not in the court, but a little bit out.
We have Cox in for the Warriors, and she is a sophomore. She hasn't seen much of the varsity court so far this year, but I have seen her come in at the end of matches a couple of times. She's done very well in the JV matches, so it's great to see her on the court, and I can't wait to see what she does. Bit of a hustle play. Looks like GCA was in the net, so the Warriors will take that point, and we have Dyer back to serve. Looks like Snell really wanted to pass that one, but her teammates yelling out, and the ball does go out of bounds, so GCA will take that point back. And now we have Snell back to serve. Short and into the net for Snell. So now the Warriors will take the ball back. Score is 10-12, a little bit closer. This is where the Warriors can use to side out.
We have Otney up to serve now.
She's going to serve it to the libero, Reed, who shanks it off the court. So a great serve for her. Like I said, I think Otney's been serving very well so far this year. She's had 160 serve attempts and 22 aces before tonight. So let's add another one to that list. Looks like Snell took a little bit of a tip over. Otney sets it to Sullivan, and she'll swing, and that's in the court. Great point for the Warriors, and they'll take the lead. Oh, I'm sorry, they're tying it now, 12-12. Hoping to take the lead. Otney serves again. She'll go to Reed again. A tip out, set to Smith, and she'll send it out of bounds. The Warriors now will take the lead 13-12, and this is definitely a great turn for the right side of the court. Otney, another great serve. That one went to Snell. Strong hit by Faith Kresge, and Von Dilligan will free ball it over. A little bit of a timing issue by Sherwood, so GCA doesn't get that point. And it looks like they'll take a timeout, which is definitely something the Warriors are proud to say they got them to do right now. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Welcome back. We have the Warriors 14, GCA 12. The Warriors have taken a great turn, now leading GCA in this second set. Warriors are still down a set though. We have Otney serving again. She'll serve it to the libero Reed. Gone to her a couple times. And a strong hit by Faith Kresge. But the Warriors can't get it over the net, so GCA will take the point and take the serve back. Now we have Sherwood back to serve. She's had a little bit of a timing issue up at the front of the net tonight. And that one will go out of bounds. And the Warriors will take the ball right back.
Now we have Sullivan up to serve.
Strong serve by Sullivan to Snell, who can't get it up, and the ball falls in the court. Eva Kresge being kind and going to get the ball for us. We have Sullivan back to serve again. She'll serve right back to Snell.
It was a great up.
Strong hit by GCA side. Free ball it over, and it's just a little bit too long. Snell makes the right call and doesn't go for the ball. GCA will take the serve back, and we have Addie Smith up to serve again. Might have been out. You heard a lot of her teammates yelling out. But we took the pass anyway. Good hit by Badel, and she gets a touch on the block, and then Snell passes. And that would be a strong hit for GCA that the Warriors can't return. It's now 16-15. Warriors still leading by 1. We have Addie Smith back to serve again. Warriors looking for a side out. Great pass by Sullivan to Otney.
Nice right hit from
Von Dilligan a little bit out of the court, but still gets it in. Now we're going to set Badel, who hits it into the net. She seems to be struggling a little bit tonight, and I think it's because she doesn't play outside. And this is a new role for her, considering, like we said earlier, Carly Roy, who is our normal outside, is out right now with an injury. Smith serves again. Von Dilligan again. She's been very strong in the right side tonight.
Warriors will take that point.
Ava Cresby tries desperately to get the ball back over, but can't get it. We have Cox coming out for the Warriors, and Waltz back to serve. I think Waltz has done a good job in the libero position tonight also. Snell will take that pass, and a strong hit by Faith Cresby.
Really strong hands from Dyer.
But the Warriors will get that block and get the point back, now leading 18-16. The Warriors doing well this set, trying to match it up, get 1-1. Looks like we had Ava Kresge go get the ball again. How sweet. Waltz back to serve again. It's a little long. Our service errors have definitely been hurting us a little bit tonight. It's not normally something we have to worry about or focus on or something that even really hurts us in a match, but definitely been hurting us a little bit tonight. We have a set to Dyer. Libero will have to set that to Addie Smith. Dyer finds the line just barely and keeps it in the court. We have a new sub, Walker, coming in for GCA. We haven't seen her tonight.
We have Brown coming in for Von Dilligan.
On the Warriors side.
Brown is up to serve once again.
Serves it to the libero, Kate Reed. And we're going to have a touch on the Warriors side, and the point will go to GCA. And now we have Abby Sherwood coming back into the game for GCA, and we have libero Kate Reed back to serve. That one soars out of bounds. Honestly, the service errors have been back and forth tonight on both sides of the court. You can't really say it's hurting one more than the other because I think they've definitely been a prominent factor on both sides. We have Badel back to serve again, who is a strong server, but just hasn't really been finding her right hit at the net tonight. She's kind of been off a little bit. And that's going to be a good block, but goes out of bounds. So GCA will take the point back. It's still 20-19, a very close set, a lot closer than the last one. And we have Ava Cresby back to serve again.
Dyer passes a little bit too far down the court for any of the other Warriors to reach.
It's now tied up at 20-20. The Warriors looking for a side out to try and get the lead back, as we only have 5 more points left of this set. Running set by Otney. She gets it to Sullivan, and Walker just can't get to it in time. We have Cox coming back into the game.
And Dyer up to serve.
Outside attempt by Smith, but we get a good block and get the point back. Dyer's back to serve again. It's now 22-20. We're striving to get the win right now. Give me a high one. Running play by Reed. They get it over, but it looked to be out of bounds by me, but the line judge calls it in. So that would be a point for GCA, and they will take the ball back.
Snell is up to serve for GCA.
Overpassing out of bounds by Brown. And now we're tied up again, 22-22. The Warriors definitely don't want to get stressed out right now. I think we start to get stiff when we get stressed or nervous. But a pass to Otney.
Really strong hit from Sullivan.
Set dump by Otney. And now we're gonna set it to Smith, and it looks to be a touch. So GCA will get that point also, now 23-22, GCA leading. All right, late in the match, it's really close right now, but Warriors decided to call a timeout real quick. We'll be right back to you on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. And we're back on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Very close match right now, 23-22 with the GCA leading. Snell serving to the Warriors, overpass. We're gonna set it to Faith Kresge, and the Warriors can't get that point. It's now set point for GCA, 22-24. Really close right now. And if you're the Warriors, you gotta be a little bit nervous. Short serve. Ani sets it to Sullivan. Strong hit. Hustle play to get it back in play. Badel with the pass. Cox tries to push it over but can't get the point. And the set two will go to GCA. Really close set, definitely better than the first one in my opinion for the Warriors and for GCA. Just a lot of service errors, but we'll see what happens when we come back to you for set three on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Welcome back to the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. We're here for the third set of Whiteland versus GCA. It's been an exciting night so far, very close matches, but GCA was able to pull through. It's 2-0 in sets. Hustle play, but the Warriors can't get it back over. And that's an early start for GCA. The Warriors really have to give it their all because they haven't been playing, honestly, their best match tonight. They've had a lot of service errors, which isn't normal for them, and just a little bit of hitting errors, which is, going to be difficult when you don't have one of your normal hitters here. We also don't have Sanders here, who is our freshman on the varsity team.
Really strong hit from Dyer.
GCA hustles but can't get it over. Early 1-1 point.
Brown is now in for Von Dilligan, and she's up to serve.
Tip play by Tolman. Haven't really said her name much tonight, but she makes a good play there. GCA will take the ball back to serve. We have Reed. She serves it. Brown gets up. Dyer pushes it far back of the court. Tip on that. And Brown with a good pass. No one there. A little bit of a miscommunication. The court was wide open. I don't think anyone really knew who was getting that ball. It's an early 3-1 point in this set. GCA back to serve again.
Into the net, we had.
Now remember, everyone, this is county, so every point does matter. And the Warriors really looking to get a good start on county, which means they're going to have a long night if they want to win this match. It's now 4-1. Reed back to serve again for GCA. And that will go to Brown again. She's done well with passing right now. A little bit of a fight at the net. Dyer gets it over. Ava Kresge with a good set over the net. We have Laporte in now, which is kind of new for tonight. We haven't seen her play yet. I know she's a good hitter, so maybe they're looking for a side out with some good passes right now. Or sorry, a good passer. So they might be looking for a side out with a good pass right now. Reed seems to be doing well from the service line. Brown again.
Brown is picking up all the serves.
Laporte gets her first touch. You have people there off the block. You have people there to get the block back over, but we just don't seem to be getting it up. And not a great start for the Warriors, 6-1 already. So Coach Munn will call a timeout, and we'll be right back when the timeout's over on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network. Welcome back to Warriors vs. GCA tonight. We have Reed back to serve again, libero for GCA. Laporte gets a pass, good pass to the setter.
A block.
That block will go out for GCA. It's now 6-2. The Warriors will take the ball back, and we have Beto back to serve. Strong serve right along the net. And she'll get the point. That's a service ace for her tonight.
Would not be her first one this evening.
She'll take it back to serve again. And it's into the net. Now 7-3, GCA leading. The Warriors are definitely capable of picking it back up and taking the lead back. It just takes a lot of effort, and they really can have little to no errors. And it's just been errors that we're struggling with tonight. Strong serve by,
Really
looks like
good
Kresge.
up. Strong hit from Smith and went straight through the hands.
We have Ava Kresge back to serve again. Like I said earlier, I think she's done really well tonight. Her and the other Kresge they've been doing well on their side of the court. Braun gets another pass. Dyer with a far push. Strong hit by Snell. And it looks like Smith will take the free ball over. Ani with a set to Dyer, low to the net, but she gets it over. And Snell with another hit. Beto gets the up, but the Warriors can't get it back over. Kresge back to serve again. Braun with another pass. She's in really well back there tonight, and a lot of serves going to her. Set to Snell. And that'll be off the block, out of bounds.
I've seen an issue with our blocks going out of bounds on the right side.
Yeah, we've definitely been getting touches on the blocks tonight. They just haven't been landing back in the court. So again, another error we need to work on. Free ball over. Reed will take it. And we'll set it to Smith on the right side. She gets a great hit over it. Now 11-3, GCA leading. The Warriors take a little bit longer of a break. Trying to pick each other up. Ava Kresge done well back at the service line tonight, even with the pressure. Set to Sullivan and a great hit right between the blocks, and that's definitely what the Warriors needed to turn it around, and a great side out. And now we have Cox coming back in for Laporte. Looks like they didn't sub correctly. But now Cox will be in front row, and we have Dyer back to serve. A shanked pass, and Dyer will get the ace. The kind line judge goes and gets the ball. And GCA will pass it back over to Dyer. We have Snell back to serve for GCA now. A little bit of an overpass, and Sherwood will put that down into the court for the Warriors.
now have Otney up to serve for the Warriors.
Set to Smith, goes between the block, and the Warriors can't get it back over. 14-6, this set looking a lot different from the first two. Definitely not as close, and it just looks like a completely different team is playing right now. Now we have Sherwood back to serve. That'll be into the net, a good side out for the Warriors, and hopefully they can use this to their advantage. We now have Sullivan going back to serve. Sherwood will come out for GCA. Sullivan serves to Reed. Running set to Faith Kresge, but she can't get it over. Warriors will take it back to serve again. Good pass by Reed. And a set to Tallman. And she gets it over.
Warriors are really starting to fall behind here just a little bit.
Yeah, this is definitely not a great spot for the Warriors to be in, especially down by 2 sets. We have Smith back to serve for GCA. Another thing to note is that the Warriors definitely have a bit of a bigger bench than GCA and a lot more sub rotations.
Really strong hit from Von Dilligan.
Yeah, Von Dilligan has a strong hand, but it's not really the strong hands that are getting all the points tonight. It's the little tips. GCA has done a lot of tipping, especially by Tallman, and we just can't seem to get it back over. We have people there, honestly. The court doesn't seem to be empty. We just can't get it back up.
Really strong hit.
And no one there on the Warriors side of the court. GCA will take the ball back. It's now 17-8. Set to Badel, a little bit off. She finds the court, miscommunication on the GCA side, and Faith Kresge will free ball it over. Another set to Badel, and that one goes too far out of bounds. Great block by Badel, single block actually, and the Warriors will take the ball back. And now we have Dyer coming in for Cox. And we have 24 coming in for GCA. I don't see her on the roster, but we have her coming in for Tallman. Waltz serves it over. Hustle play, but GCA can't return it. It's now 18-10, and Waltz will take it back to serve again.
Hopefully we can get some more points from serving.
Yeah, all you want right now is just to get some more points on the board for the Warriors. Back row attack by Smith. Honestly, a very impressive one.
Really strong block.
Set to Faith Kresge. Dyer sends it out of bounds. And you know, you have to think GCA probably has really good team chemistry considering they're not as big of a team, and they also have 2 Kresges on the team, one of them being your setter. So, and one of them being a great hitter, you really can't deny that they have to work well together and they have to be able to read each other a little bit better than maybe the Warriors are. Especially the Warriors losing so much last year. They had 4 great seniors that left. So, you know, you have to work to a little bit of a different team. Now we have Brown coming in for Von Dilligan. We've also had some younger girls on the team this year, like Brown. Sanders, who's a freshman who isn't here tonight. And we've also had Cox coming in a little bit, who's also a sophomore. And Brown will serve it over. It hits the net and falls in the court. 19-12 now. Brown will take it back to serve again. And I honestly, the Warriors haven't had a great night, but I think Brown's done really well from just different aspects of the court. Looks like Reed didn't know whether or not to pass that one. And Snell will send a free ball over. And he sets it to Dyer. Dyer finds the middle of the block, and she'll get the point for the Warriors. The Warriors starting to pick up a little bit more energy now. It's 13-19, and they'll take the ball back to serve. Brown still up serving. Great block. Otney puts it up. Badel takes a push to the other side, and we're setting to Snell. She'll tip it. We're there to get the tip. Setting it to back row, which will be Smith. Otney setting it to Badel. She'll take a swing at it, and it finds two people on the court, and that'll be a touch for GCA. We now have a sub, 24 coming out, and we have Tallman coming back in. 24 looks to be Finity. She's on the JV team. It looks to be dressing for varsity tonight. She got a little bit of time in. Brown back to serve again. Right side by Tallman. Waltz keeps it in play. A little bit of a collision by Waltz and Sullivan, both seniors this year.
Reed is up to serve, the libero for GCA.
Snell tries to take a shot at that one, but she hits it into the net. Score is now 15-20. Warriors down, but we have the serve. Badel will take it back. Sends a good serve. Back row attack by Smith. She's done really well in the back row tonight. You can see her team definitely cheering for her.
During the set, you can really see a increase of back row hitting.
Yeah, definitely when they moved Smith back. Now 15-21. Looks like we have Ava Kresge back to serve, who's GCA's setter. She's in really well from the setting position tonight. Seems to be pretty precise. We have a pass from Walker. And Sullivan finds the court. The ball will go right back to the Warriors. Now it's starting to be a little bit more back and forth, but the Warriors are still down by a couple of points, so you can't get into the back and forth yet. You have to pick up the points that you missed out early on in the match. A little bit of an offset to Smith, and the Warriors will take it back again. Score looking a little bit closer, 21-17. Dyer will take it back to serve. Kresge will set it to Snell, and she'll sail that out of bounds. Warriors racking up a couple of points, only down by 3 now. We'll have Dyer back to serve again. A little bit of a stronger serve there. We'll set it to Smith that time. Up in the rafters, and the Warriors try and make a hustle play, but just can't get it. It's really hard to get those balls after going up in the ceiling, knocking around in the rafters. The Warriors actually have a lower ceiling than a lot of other gyms, so that can definitely come into play for multiple points in a set or match. Another pass by Brown. And then a set by Badel to Sullivan, and she gets a kill. The Warriors are right back in it, 19-22, still 3 points. You have Von Dilligan coming back in for Brown. Von Dilligan has a great strong hand, so if you're looking for extra points, set it to Von Dilligan. From the right side, she's looked very strong, racked up points from there. It's a great serve in the court. Warriors rack up another point, 20-22, only down by 2 now. Otney back to serve, and Otney's done, like I said, a great job serving this year. I think it's good that it's in her hands right now. She'll serve it to Reed. And it will go into the net by Sherwood. Looks like a little bit of a miscommunication on the set. Now we have GCA talking to the up official. Not really sure what they're talking about. That looks to be Ava Kresge. She's a setter. I assume team captain on the court. But looks like we're going to go right back into play. Otney serving again. Outside set. But Faith Kresge gets blocked. Tallman back into the game for Reed. So their libero is out. But we now have Sherwood back into the game for, we now have Sherwood back to serve for GCA. 21-23, still very close. Only down by 2. Deep serve, Otney sets right side. We're gonna have to free ball it over. Get a block by Sullivan. Tip, and like I said, we just haven't done great on those tips tonight. We're there, but we just can't get it up. Now 21-24, Jim's starting to get louder. Match point for GCA. It's on Sherwood. Out of the net. And the Warriors find the court. Now 22-24. We have Sullivan back to serve. She's done a good job serving this year. If the Warriors can get a set, they're still in this match. Only down by 2. Free ball. Otney will set it to Badel. She takes a swing, and that'll be out of bounds. And GCA will take the third set. Warriors with 0, GCA with 3, taking the match tonight. I think the Warriors honestly just weren't doing their best tonight. A lot of errors that they don't normally have. Could be nerves, considering this is a first round of county match. They just didn't seem to be playing well together. What do you think?
I think we had it in the strong part of the second set, but we fell a little short the first and third.
Yeah, I think we definitely needed to start off each set better. And I think the second set was more of what we wanted to see, more back and forth, more of a close match. But it just seemed to fall apart a little bit in the third. And, you know, like I said, we don't do great in the middle. They started to pick it back up later on in the third set, but at that point it's just too late. Only losing by 2 in the third set, or 3, sorry. But I think the Warriors still, you know, they put effort onto the court every single time they play, and it's great to see. And we'll be back to you for another volleyball broadcast on the Whiteland Beat Sports Network.